All right. Time to get into 9x7 garage doors.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about renovating?
Maybe.
Just curious about these.
Kind of unsung.
Yeah, they're kind of the unsung heroes of home design, right?
Oh.
Well, either way, we've got you covered.
Absolutely.
They're looking at this article today from Dreyfus Fireplaces.
Seems like
Yeah, they seem to be experts on everything,
they do.
from fireplaces to garage doors.
One of the first things that stood out to me was the emphasis on 9x7 being a standard size.
Yeah, and I was going to say, like, standard size.
Right.
Why should I care?
Well, I mean, it's not.
Doesn't that mean limited options?
It's actually quite the opposite. Think of it this way. Like, standard sizes means manufacturers can streamline production.
Okay.
So they're not building each door from scratch.
Right.
Which often means better prices and more readily available options.
Oh, so it's like more choices, easier on the budget.
Exactly.
But then I think, like, okay, style. Am I just going to see, like, rows of identical cookie-cutter garage doors?
Well, no, and the article highlights that standard size doesn't have to mean boring design.
Okay.
I mean, they're talking about classic raised panel designs to sleek, modern glass doors.
Wait a minute. Glass garage doors? I always thought those were, like, custom-made for those super modern houses and super expensive.
You'd be surprised, glass doors are becoming really popular.
Oh, really?
And manufacturers are now offering them in standard sizes like 9x7.
Wow.
They can really transform a space.
Okay.
They let in tons of natural light and create a contemporary feel.
Yeah, because then it's like you're opening up the garage to be more like a living space.
Yeah, or if you have like a cool workshop or a classic car collection in there, you can show it off.
Yeah, you're not just hiding it away.
Exactly.
Okay. So you've officially piqued my interest with these glass doors.
Sure.
But before we go too far down that rabbit hole, will a 9x7 door actually fit my car and all the stuff I tend to accumulate in my garage?
Well, the article addresses that too. They emphasize that 9x7 doors are really designed to accommodate most vehicles, cars, SUVs, even smaller boats or trailers.
Okay, so we've got style, we've got functionality. What about the actual construction?
Yeah.
What are some materials that I should be considering for a 9x7 door?
Yeah, they highlighted some of the popular options, wood, steel, aluminum, and even some interesting composites.
Okay.
And this is where it gets kind of fun because each material comes with its own set of pros and cons.
All right, hit me with the pros and cons. What are the key things I need to know about each material?
Okay, well, let's start with wood, that classic choice.
Yeah.
Offers that, timeless charm and warmth.
Right.
But remember, wood requires regular maintenance.
Okay.
Think of it like a fine piece of furniture. You need to protect it from the elements.
Okay.
Paint or stain, prevent rot, warping.
So if I'm someone who dreads DIY projects and prefers low maintenance,
Right.
wood might not be the best fit.
Maybe not. But steel, on the other hand.
Okay.
Steel is like the workhorse of garage doors. It's incredibly durable, resistant to dents, damage, and requires minimal upkeep.
Minimal upkeep, that sounds pretty appealing.
Right.
But when I think of steel doors, I picture those like industrial-looking garages.
Yeah.
Is it possible to find steel doors that are a bit more stylish?
Absolutely. Steel doors have come a long way in terms of design. You can find them with raised panels, decorative windows, even wood grain finishes to mimic the look of real wood.
Really?
Yeah. So there are tons of options to complement any home style.
Okay, so you don't have to sacrifice style for durability with steel.
Nope.
What about aluminum? I know it's a popular choice for modern homes.
It is, yeah. Aluminum is known for that sleek, contemporary look, and it's resistant to rust. Also, it's lighter than steel.
Okay.
Which can make for smoother and quieter operation.
Good point.
But keep in mind, it can be prone to dents.
Oh, okay.
If you accidentally back into it with your car.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm a little clumsy, so maybe aluminum's not the best choice for me.
Maybe not.
The article also mentioned some composite materials. What's the story there?
Yeah, composites are becoming increasingly popular because they kind of offer the best of both worlds.
Okay.
So, for example, you could have a wood composite door that gives you the warmth and beauty of real wood.
Okay.
But with added durability and resistance to moisture.
So you get that classic wood look without the worry of rot or constant maintenance?
Exactly.
That sounds like a great option.
It is, and then there are other composites like fiberglass, which is known for its strength, weather resistance, and low maintenance. So it's a great choice for coastal areas because it won't rust or corrode in salty air.
So it seems like there's a material to fit pretty much every need and aesthetic.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to feel a bit overwhelmed
Sure.
with all these choices. How do I actually go about choosing the right T9x7 garage door for my home?
Yeah, there's a lot to consider.
Yeah.
And we'll help you navigate that.
All right. So we've kind of covered like the standard sizes.
Right. The basics.
Yeah, materials, the works.
Yeah.
But let's get into the fun stuff, design details.
Okay.
So the article dives into some specific door styles. And one that caught my eye was like the carriage house style.
Yeah.
Those always look so charming and rustic, but I always thought those were just for like
Huge.
Yeah, huge old-fashioned garages.
Right. It's a common misconception.
Okay.
Carriage house doors have kind of gotten a modern makeover.
Cool.
You can find them in standard sizes, like 9x7.
Oh.
And, they're designed to mimic that classic look.
Right.
But with all the conveniences of a modern garage door.
So they don't actually swing open like those old carriage doors.
Exactly. They operate just like a regular sectional garage door.
Okay.
But they have those visual cues that kind of evoke that vintage charm.
Right.
Think decorative hardware, crossbuck panels, maybe even iron hinges or handles.
So it's all about that visual appeal.
Yeah.
I like that. So you get the charm of the old with the ease of the new. I'm liking this carriage house style more and more.
Okay.
But the article also mentioned like contemporary aluminum doors.
Yeah.
Those sound sleek. But I'm picturing those industrial-looking garage doors, not exactly the vibe I'm going for.
Right, yeah. I get where you're coming from, but don't write off aluminum just yet.
Okay.
Those contemporary aluminum doors are designed specifically for residential properties.
Okay.
So they often feature clean lines, smooth finishes, minimalist panel designs.
So more modern art gallery than industrial warehouse.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
Plus, aluminum has some practical advantages, too.
Okay, like what?
It's lightweight.
Okay.
Which means it operates smoothly and quietly.
Okay.
Plus, it's resistant to rust and corrosion.
So low maintenance.
Yeah, making it a great low-maintenance option.
All right, I'm starting to see the appeal.
Sure.
Low maintenance is always a plus in my book.
Right.
But let's talk about those modern glass doors.
Yeah.
I'm still fascinated by the idea of like a garage door that practically disappears.
Yeah.
Always loved the look.
Mm-hmm.
But always had those concerns, about energy efficiency and privacy.
There's valid concerns.
Yeah.
But those modern glass doors are designed with those factors in mind.
Okay.
So they often feature insulated glass panels, which help regulate temperatures,
Okay.
prevent heat loss.
Right.
And you can also choose like frosted or tinted glass for added privacy.
Oh, so you can still have that like stunning visual impact.
Right.
Without sacrificing energy efficiency.
Exactly.
Or feeling like you're living in a fishbowl.
Yeah, and think about the design possibilities, too.
Okay.
Creating a seamless transition between your indoor and outdoor living spaces.
That's true.
If you have a well-designed garage, a glass door just turns it into a showcase.
Yeah, okay. I'm officially adding glass doors to my list of contenders.
Okay.
But let's shift gears for a moment.
Okay.
Talk about something a little more heavy-duty, insulated steel doors.
Okay, yeah.
Those sound like they're built to withstand anything.
They are. Those insulated steel doors are known for their durability.
Right.
Weather resistance, they're great for areas with like harsh climates or extreme temperatures.
Okay.
Because it provides that extra layer of protection against the elements.
So if I live in an area with, scorching summers or freezing winters, a steel door would be a smart choice.
Absolutely. And don't forget about security.
Oh.
Steel is incredibly strong, difficult to breach,
Right.
making it a great option for those who prioritize safety.
That's definitely a plus.
Yeah.
But I have to admit, I still have that image of those utilitarian, industrial-looking steel doors.
Yeah.
Are there options that are more visually appealing?
You'd be surprised by the variety of styles available for insulated steel doors.
Okay.
You can find them with raised panels, decorative windows, even wood grain finishes to mimic the look of real wood.
Really?
Yeah, and the insulation itself is often sandwiched between two layers of steel, so you don't even see it.
So you get the strength and the durability of steel without sacrificing style. That's a win-win in my book. The article also mentioned wood composite doors.
Yes.
What makes them stand out?
Yeah, wood composite doors offer this fantastic blend of aesthetics and practicality.
Okay.
They're made from a combination of wood fibers and synthetic materials.
Oh.
So they have the warmth and beauty of real wood, but with added durability and resistance to moisture.
So it's like getting the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
The look of wood without the worry of warping or rotting.
Exactly.
I'm sensing a theme here. It seems like there's a garage door material to suit just about every need and style.
There really is.
Wow.
And don't forget about fiberglass. That's another great option. Incredibly durable, low maintenance, resistant to things like rust and fading. Plus, you can find fiberglass doors in a wide range of colors and finishes to match your home's style.
Okay, I'm starting to feel a bit overwhelmed with all these amazing choices.
Yeah, so how do we narrow this down and actually choose the perfect 9x7 garage door for our home? You're right, it's not just about picking a style and a color.
Right.
There are a few key factors to keep in mind as you navigate this world of garage doors.
So we've explored all these materials and styles
Right.
for 9x7 garage doors.
Yeah.
How do we actually make a decision? What are like the key considerations?
Well, remember that checklist we started earlier? Let's dive into each item in more detail.
Okay.
Starting with aesthetics.
Okay.
Seems kind of obvious.
Yeah.
But your garage door should complement your home's architectural style.
Right. You don't want a sleek, modern door on like a Victorian cottage.
Right, exactly. So start by taking a close look at your home's exterior.
Okay.
What are the dominant features?
Cool.
What materials are used?
Yep.
The main colors.
Mm-hmm.
Once you have that clear understanding of your existing aesthetic, you can start narrowing down your garage door options.
So if my house has like a lot of brick and stone accents,
Yeah,
a rustic wood composite door might be a good choice.
exactly.
Okay.
Or if you have a more modern home with clean lines, minimalist design,
Mm-hmm.
a sleek aluminum or glass door might be a better fit.
It's like choosing an outfit.
Yeah.
You want each piece to complement the others.
Right.
Create a harmonious look.
Exactly.
But what if my home has like a mix of styles?
Right.
How do you create that sense of cohesion?
Well, that's where a unifying element comes in.
Okay.
Maybe you focus on a color that ties everything together.
Okay.
Or you choose a door with design details that echo other architectural features of your home.
Okay, so aesthetics are key.
Uh-huh.
But what about the budget?
Right.
How do you balance your design dreams with financial realities?
Yeah, that's crucial.
Yeah.
Garage doors can range in price quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it's essential to set a realistic budget from the start. Do your research online, visit local showrooms,
Okay.
get quotes from installers.
Right. Got to keep those numbers in mind.
Exactly.
But I also want to make like a smart investment, something that'll last, won't require constant repairs.
Right.
What should I be thinking about in terms of maintenance and durability?
Well, certain materials are known for their low maintenance qualities.
Like what?
Steel, for example, incredibly durable,
Uh-huh.
requires very little upkeep.
Okay.
Aluminum is another good option,
Okay.
resistant to rust and corrosion.
So if I'm like the type of person who prefers to set it and forget it,
Exactly.
those would be good contenders.
Yeah.
But what about the materials that require a bit more TLC?
Well, wood, for instance,
Oh, yeah.
needs regular maintenance to
Yeah.
protect it from the elements, sealing, staining, or painting every few years.
Yeah.
It's beautiful and timeless, but it does require a commitment.
Yeah, if I love DIY projects and don't mind spending a weekend every year like sprucing up my garage door,
Right.
wood might be a good option. But if I'd rather just relax,
So
maybe not so much.
it's all about knowing yourself
Yeah.
and your lifestyle,
Yeah.
choosing a material that aligns with that.
Okay.
But no matter what material you choose, always pay attention to the quality of the construction.
But like, what should we be looking for specifically?
Things like the thickness of the panels,
Okay.
type of insulation used, quality of the hardware,
Uh-huh.
well-built door, even if it's more affordable,
Right.
will last longer and require fewer repairs.
Okay, so quality construction equals peace of mind.
Yeah,
But safety features,
Mm.
that's a big one for me, especially with kids and pets running around.
absolutely. Safety should always be a top priority.
Yeah.
So look for features like safety sensors that prevent the door from closing if something's in the way.
Okay.
Remote control systems with rolling code technology are also important for security.
Rolling code technology.
Yeah, it's a security feature that changes the code each time you use your remote. Makes it virtually impossible for someone to steal your code and open your garage door.
So it's like an invisible shield
Yeah,
protecting your garage.
exactly.
What other safety features should I be on the lookout for?
Things like automatic reverse systems, which cause the door to reverse direction if it hits an obstacle,
Okay.
and manual release mechanisms,
Okay.
so you can open the door manually in case of a power outage.
That's a good point. Those are like essential safety features.
Right.
Wow. It's amazing how much thought goes into designing like a modern garage door.
It really is.
But then beyond the technical aspects, there's also the lifestyle factor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Think about how you use your garage.
Oh.
Is it just a place to park your car?
Yeah.
Or do you use it as a workshop, hobby space, extension of your living area?
That's a great point because if I'm using my garage as like a home gym,
Right.
I might want to think about insulated glass panels,
Yeah.
let in that natural light,
Uh-huh.
create a more inviting space.
Exactly. Or if you're a car enthusiast and you spend hours tinkering in your garage,
Yeah.
you might want to think about higher ceiling clearance,
Okay.
accommodate a car lift or taller vehicles.
So it's not just about the door itself.
Right.
It's about how it integrates into your lifestyle.
Yeah,
Enhances the functionality of your garage.
exactly.
What a fascinating deep dive this has been.
It really has.
I feel like I learned so much about a topic I never really gave much thought to.
It's amazing how much there is to discover, right?
Yeah.
We've gone from like the basics of standard sizes to the intricacies of materials.
Yeah, styles, safety features, even lifestyle considerations.
It really is a lot.
So choosing a 9x7 garage door, it's not a one-size-fits-all.
It's not.
It's about finding that perfect balance between functionality, aesthetics, budget, your own personal needs,
Yeah.
and preferences.
Yeah. And don't forget, with any major home improvement,
Yeah,
it's always good to consult with professionals.
that's true.
They can help you navigate the choices, assess your specific needs,
Yeah,
and ensure you make a decision that you'll be happy with.
right, for years to come.
Exactly.
Well, thanks for joining us
Yeah, thanks for having me.
on this deep dive into the world of 9x7 garage doors.
Of course.
We hope you've learned something new, discovered some inspiring ideas,
Absolutely.
and feel empowered to make a choice that's right for you
Right.
and your home.
Absolutely.
Happy garage door hunting.
Good luck.